Welcome to Citizenship Chronicle YouTube channel. In today's immigration news update, Venezuelan migrants apply for temporary protected status with renewed urgency as deportations are set to resume. Qualifying for temporary protected status, or TPS, provides deportation relief as the federal government gets ready to start repatriation flights to Venezuela. A new expansion of temporary protected status, better known as TPS, could be a game changer for nearly 500,000 qualifying Venezuelan migrants, at a time when repatriation flights to deport certain Venezuelans are expected to resume. In New York City, Jonathan was among the first to apply for TPS this week, after U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services started accepting applications from Venezuelans who have been continuously residing in the U.S. by July 31. Jonathan, who is only being identified by his first name because of his current legal status, has a pending asylum case that can take years to resolve. Getting TPS could mean having some kind of temporary relief sooner, since those applications are more likely to be processed quicker than asylum claims, immigrant rights advocates said. Jonathan, who served in the military back in Venezuela, said he first left his homeland in 2017 and settled in neighboring Colombia after facing death threats and surviving a gun attack. He said he spent 6 months in a prison after being caught up in the rising political turmoil and protests against President Nicolas Maduro, whose leftist regime has eviscerated Venezuela's democratic institutions and helped drive much of the nation into poverty. That's when I said to myself, I have to get out of here because they're going to kill me, he told NBC News in Spanish. After a few years in Colombia, Jonathan started fearing for his safety again after he saw that country's leadership soften its approach to Maduro's regime as reports emerged that a high-profile Maduro ally was requesting the return of people who were against the government as well as the military who were asking for political asylum in Colombia, he said. That's when Jonathan decided to head to the U.S., which had sought to push Maduro out through sanctions and isolation, he said. With TPS, recipients can remain and work in the U.S. for 18 months without fear of deportation. The federal government can extend the protection if conditions are still unstable in their home countries. Asylees, those who are granted asylum, can additionally apply for a social security card, request permission to travel overseas, and petition to bring family members to the U.S. Migrants can apply for TPS and asylum at the same time. I'm told that getting political asylum takes a long time, too long, Jonathan said. It's somewhat difficult, and yes, hard. His asylum application is among the more than 1.3 million still awaiting processing as of May. In fiscal year 2021, Venezuelans accounted for nearly 12% of those granted asylum, according to the Migration Policy Institute. Thanks for watching. Like this video and subscribe for more immigration news updates.